here must have died with perhaps a deal of despair, that their youth might have been wasted, that their suffering might have been for nothing. They and you, their surviving comrades, had slogged through some of the grimmest fighting of the war, advancing past broken dikes and through nearly impassable polders against a strong enemy retaliating in desperation. It was a dramatic contrast to the mountains and raging rivers faced by their fellow Canadians along the Adriatic coast of Italy. But like the Italian campaign, the advance into the Netherlands and the battle to secure the Scheldt estuary was a miserable, torturous, discouraging job that cost thousands of casualties. The Canadians who fought so resolutely were members of an almost exclusively volunteer army, volunteering from a country so huge, so far away. How difficult it must have been for them to hold much hope for the future in the midst of all the anguish, ugliness, and deprivation that surrounded them. And yet their determined drive did something more important. It made that future possible. It created history. We have with us today you veterans, the veterans of these horrors, men who gave their youth to help liberate a country so far from where they were born. Canadians are proud of you. I am proud of you as Commander-in-Chief. You deserve every honor you get and every attention that is paid. To any Canadian, it is marvelous to see the love and respect that Dutch citizens continue to shower upon all Canadians, especially you, our remarkable veterans, and upon the resting places of their comrades. We are profoundly grateful for this outpouring. On the memorial is inscribed, Pro amicis mortui, amicis vivimus. We live on in the friends for whom we died. In this battle, we lost a Queen's Own rifle, Aubrey Cousins, who then gained the Victoria Cross. Some 30 Canadian regiments and units took part in this battle. All of Canada was really here. This cemetery in Groesbeek has become a beloved parcel of Canadian soil. We feel at home when we come to the Netherlands, and we hope that you will feel the same kinship when you visit Canada. When Princess Marguerite, who is here with us today, Your Majesty's sister, was born in an Ottawa hospital, part of the maternity ward was declared to be Dutch soil. In the hearts of Canadians, though, the people of the Netherlands staked a much wider claim than simply one hospital room. We join in honoring and grieving for those that we have lost. When we look at these graves, we may wonder what might have become of them had they lived, these 20 and 22-year-old boys. Perhaps they would have headed back to the farm or a family-owned grocery store. We imagine them as lawyers, teachers, engineers, and we feel their loss even more deeply. But in the presence of all of us here today and in the peace and progress of the country that they helped to free are the greatest proofs that they did not die in vain. Our veterans have returned to remember their fallen comrades and to marvel at the transformation that 60 years have brought to this country. To you, who carry the physical and emotional scars of this fight for freedom, as well as to your fallen comrades, we say thank you, and God bless you for everything that you have given.